Civilization is nothing more than a shared dream. It is held together by electricity and diesel. When the grid dies, the dream wakes screaming. To a starving world, you are just calories. You are a grocery store that hasn't been looted. The police are not coming to save you. You're a corpse that hasn't cooled down yet. Morality dissolves in exactly 72 hours. After 9 missed meals, the savage wakes up. I am not selling fear, but cold rationality. Survival is about the cold logic of violence. Stop being a victim. Start being a fortress. This is how you keep your stuff when the world burns. In the collapse, you aren't a person, you're a target. Defense is a science of denial and ballistics. To survive the threat, you must first name it. 90% of your trouble comes from the unprepared. Hunger strips away civility, leaving only primal cortisol. Predators flow like water, create enough friction to make them pass. These aren't neighbors. They are professional takers. They don't act on panic. They act on math. Scouts, weapons, and a strategy. They are the nightmare scenario. Break them with force. Make the cost higher than the prize. Security isn't just walls. It is the art of being invisible. The first rule of survival: never admit you're surviving. If they don't see you, they can't take from you. Your home must be a fortress that offers no reward. Understand the threat. Master the denial. Survive. The first rule of survival: stay silent. Security is the insulation that keeps you alive. You need to become a ghost. Shiny gear makes you a walking target. A generator is a dinner bell for scavengers. Forget hygiene. Soap is a death sentence. In a filthy world, cleanliness stands out. If they are starving, you must look starving. Light discipline is non-negotiable. Uncovered lights are signals for help you can't provide. Light implies power, fuel, and supplies. Your ego is your biggest security leak. Never boast about what you have stored. Hunger turns friends into desperate enemies. They won't see a friend, they'll see a hoarder. Set the stage. Give them a reason to leave. Assume they will get in. Be ready. In the end, invisibility is your only shield. Build a sacrificial cache to bait the desperate. Give them something easy to find. Cheap corn is a small price for peace. Ditch the junk where they can see it. Amateurs only see what you show them. Hide the essentials where no one looks. Life-saving meds stay behind the walls. Keep your defense beneath their feet. Bury your meals deep in the earth. Let them feel like they won. Lose the corn. Keep your life. Now, we harden the shell. Reinforce the entry with long steel. The physics of denial is absolute. Turn your home into a fortress. Your home isn't built for a desperate man with a crowbar. Most people think their front door is a fortress, but it's held together by 2 pathetic half-inch screws. A teenager can kick this open in 2 seconds. Soft wood, splinters, and your security is gone. The fix is simple. 3-inch hardened steel screws. You're no longer fighting the trim. You're fighting the house. Now, that soft barrier has become a solid wall. Windows are just transparent holes in your fortress. You can't brick them up without looking like a maniac. Reinforce them with heavy-duty security film. The glass shatters, but the polymer web holds firm. This creates the two things every criminal hates. Time and noise are the enemies of the looter. Next, you must hack their lizard brain. Use a biological motion sensor with teeth. Violent signs are just an invitation to a gunfight. Trigger their fear of invisible death instead. Nobody wants to steal food from a plague house. If barriers fail, diplomacy is over. Deterrence is gone. Now, physics takes the wheel. A gun is not a magic charm. Buying a weapon doesn't make you safe. Under stress, you sink to your training. Your fine motor skills will evaporate. Your vision narrows. Your hearing shuts down. You don't need a collection. You need tools. The pistol is for tight, extreme quarters. It is the weapon of get off me. The shotgun is the ultimate hallway sweeper. That sound is a universal language. It delivers massive, terrifying, kinetic energy. The rifle is for your perimeter defense. Engage them before they get close. Stop them before they burn you out. Not every intruder needs to be buried. 1,000 lumens is a weapon. It takes their vision and their balance. Pepper gel denies an area effectively. Protect your home without damaging it. Your home is your terrain. Use it. You know where the creaky floorboards are. You know the angles. They don't. Turn your home into a kill zone. In a gunfight, doorways are death traps. Choke points restrict your ability to move. Standing in a doorway makes you an easy target. That threshold is exactly where the bullets go. Angle your body to minimize your profile. A thick bookshelf is decent cover. Don't hide behind a couch. Bullets go right through. If you're outnumbered, you cannot fight fair. Force them into narrow paths where you have the edge. Strip away their numbers by forcing a bottleneck. Use the darkness as your primary weapon. Their flashlights tell you exactly where they are. You know, the layout. You are the spider. If the ground floor falls, retreat to safety. This isn't for crying. It is for fighting back. Turn your bedroom into a hard point. Even disconnected phones can reach emergency services. Keep a bright light and a weapon ready. Announce your presence and your intent to defend. Prepare to defend that threshold with everything. Movies have sold you a dangerous fantasy. The lone survivor is a corpse in the making. Wandering alone is a death sentence. Humans survived the Ice Age because of the pack. Your tribe is your greatest survival tool. In the end, we only survive together. In a total collapse, the lone wolf dies. Death comes while you sleep, alone and unprotected. Survival requires a network, not just a bunker. Trust is earned through a rigorous vetting process. You need specialists to defend the perimeter. Skills like mechanics keep the lights on. A nurse's touch is as vital as a bullet. Even the elderly play a role in vigilance. One family cannot maintain a constant watch. Human biology will eventually force you to sleep. When cell towers fail, the radio becomes your life. Establish simple protocols to communicate during chaos. Information is the only thing money can't buy. Early warning gives you the edge against attackers. Intelligence buys you the most precious resource, time. The world you know is incredibly fragile. Eventually, the music always stops. The victim waits for a rescue that never comes. Nature doesn't care about your tax dollars. The hard target understands survival is a duty. Real security starts with a $5 box. Keep your mouth shut about your supplies. Turn your home into a deadly trap. Train while everyone else is watching Netflix. Stop acting like a consumer. Start surviving. The cold is coming. The wolves are hungry. Ensure your family isn't on the menu. Do not become the dinner. The choice is yours. Choose your fate.